Welcome one more day to your channel. In today's video, we are going to talk about the hacking of Twitter to a famous YouTuber. So if you want to know how they hacked Schrodinger's cat, or how they could hack any Twitter, this is your video. If you don't know this YouTuber, I highly recommend her popular science channel. This week I uploaded a video explaining that a hacker had hacked her Twitter and since then she was being extorted. If you want to see the video, I leave the link in the description of this video. What happened was that they contacted her from a Twitter account that had 200,000 followers and was called something like Twitter verification or something like that. They wrote to her and told her that she had been selected to receive the verified check from Twitter and that they were going to send her a code to her cell phone that she should forward to them to verify that the account was hers. She saw that it was an account with so many followers, that it seemed official, and that it only retweeted information from official Twitter, so she trusted this account. What was her surprise when a few minutes after sending this code, she received an email saying that her Twitter account had been hacked, and that if she wanted to recover it, she had to pay $50. And you may wonder, how was this? Was it a super hacker? Could it happen to me? Is it so simple through a simple code? Well, that's what we are here for in this video. I'm going to explain to you how they did it and how you can stop this from happening to you. So, let's get to it. First of all, I would like to explain that this is not the work of a hacker. Remember that hackers are good people. Hackers are those people who use their knowledge to do good. If a person steals your Twitter account and extorts you for your password back, this is not a hacker. This is a cyber criminal. I understand that she in her video uses the concept hacker for everyone to understand, but let's stop using that term because it's not correct. People who do evil on the internet are cyber criminals. The funny thing is that in this case, I wouldn't even consider this person a cyber criminal, because when he tells you how he did it, you'll see that pretty much anyone can do it. Let's start at the beginning. What is this hack based on? What has been used is the Twitter password recovery function, which uses a verification code that they have to send to you to verify that you really are the owner of that account. So by simply putting in your email, they can send you the code by email or even by SMS if you have your number linked. And you may think, but how did the email find out that it is linked to a Twitter? How did it find out the email of a famous Twitter? Well, I'll tell you that it is Twitter itself that helps you find out. It is very common that in the case of influencers or YouTubers, they leave their email or a contact email for companies, advertising, or other things that can contact them. Well, if you take this email and use it in the password recovery function, Twitter itself will tell you, or on the contrary, if that is the email, it will tell you, so we already know what is the email with which that person registered his account. This way, we also have the option to send an SMS for the verification code. In fact, Twitter even gives you the last 2 digits of that person's phone number. More than enough information to make your victim believe that you have their phone number, and at the very least, scare them. In fact, I've done the test with a fairly well-known YouTuber. He has over 1 million followers, and I got the last 2 digits of his cell phone, and also what is the email with which he registered his Twitter account, so I could try to do the same thing they did to Schrodinger's cat. Okay, but now, how do we stop this person from resending that verification code to change his password? Obviously, the victim does not know what it is to change his password, so this is the time to use social engineering. That is, to trick people. In this case, they made up some bullshit that they were an official account, and since this YouTuber is quite well known, they told her that she had been selected to receive the verified check from Twitter. For this, they simply created a Twitter account, paid to have a lot of followers, and started retweeting official accounts to give her profile a lot more credibility. The thing is that they told her that she was going to receive an SMS with a verification code, and that she should forward it to this account. And in this way, they would give her the verified check on Twitter. In fact, this is the message she received. If they tell you it's for the verified check on Twitter, then you can very easily come to believe it. Once she sent them this code, they just had to use this code to change her password and take control of her Twitter account. As you can see, you don't need to be a super hacker to do a lot of damage to someone. You just have to have a little bit of imagination and a lot of time and desire to screw someone over. In a nutshell, how did they do this Twitter hack? Step 1, create an account with a name that looks official, buy a lot of followers, and start retweeting official accounts. Step number 2, try to find out what email you signed up with on Twitter. And as I already told you, Twitter helps you with this. Step number 3, trick your victim into resending you the verification code. And now comes the big question. Could this hacking have been avoided? Well, if you are already a regular user of this channel, you will know that obviously yes. Most hacks are avoidable with a little bit of caution. The most notable thing to realize that this is a hack, and the YouTuber herself did it in her video, is that the account was not verified. How can it be that an official Twitter account is not verified? But even if it was verified, never trust an account that asks you for personal information or something you received in an SMS. Twitter has enough information to verify that you are that person. And in case they need some extra information, I doubt they will do it by a direct message through Twitter. They can send you an email or anything that you can make sure it's really Twitter and not a person trying to screw you over. Since it is really easy to create an account, buy followers, and have all the credibility in the world on the internet. What I recommend is that you don't use your contact email for your social media accounts. You can create an email on purpose for that account. A pretty obvious thing too is not to have the same password everywhere. And one thing that many people don't realize is that you can register with your contact email with the email you have on your social networks and create another account on Twitter or Instagram but never use it. This way that email account will already be used in some account, and if someone tries to annoy you, they will think they are on the right track. But really that email will be associated with an account that is not used at all. And this is the end of today's video. If you liked the video and you like computer security, I encourage you to subscribe to the channel and do not miss any of my videos to continue learning. See you in the next video. Ciao.